My name is Callie Timms. I am a student at the University of South Alabama, currently in EDM 310, and this is my video on what I liked and disliked throughout this course. I really enjoyed blogging. I would totally incorporate that into my classroom by trying to create a semester-long project for the students where they would compare what is going on in today's history or past history to what's going on in their lives today. And then hopefully they would be able to create a reflection on what they went through during the semester, what they learned, and how it incorporated with the history. And they could create their project in a Google Drive, slideshow, a smartboard presentation, something that would incorporate technology still into it. Another thing that I really enjoyed was the use of Padlet. I liked the idea that the teacher could ask the students and the students could reply back on Padlet what the answer was. I myself love having, I need to see why something is wrong or why something is right versus hearing why something is wrong and or why something is right. It doesn't stick with me as well. So with students being able to see why something's right or why something's wrong, I think that Padlet would make a really good option for a teacher to use. Another thing that I really enjoyed was the use of group work. I myself would not have my students always working in a group, but that's just because there would be a lot of individual work as well. But the idea of anytime there is group work, have them get into the group that they have been assigned to instead of having them to go through the hustle and bustle of trying to find group partners when they already have them. It would also take away the part of students feeling left out if they didn't get a group that they wanted or one of their friends didn't ask them to be in their group. Some things that I disliked about EDM 310, and it wasn't so much that I disliked it, it was more so that I didn't have the options to do it on my own time. I had to do it while I was at school, and I was rather busy while I was at school, was the use of iBook or iPads, and that was more so just because I did not have that technology at my hands when I needed it. Yes, I could have gone to the lab, but I did most of my EDM 310 work while I was at my house, so the lab really didn't come in handy when I was at my house an hour away. But again, the use of iBook or iMovies, none of that was bad. It was just that it was harder for me to get to. If my students did have access to iBook, iMovie, and iMac of any sort, Apple product, then I would totally incorporate that into the curriculum. It's just at the time, for me, it was not ideal. There was nothing that I truly disliked about EDM 310. I enjoyed all of it pretty much the same. I learned a lot of technology. Again, I learned about the vlogging and the Padlet and, the group work, which technically is not about technology, but it's about getting together and forming a family that you can always rely on when you need to. This was my video reflection on what I liked and disliked in EDM 310. Thanks for watching.